So we're here at the final four semifinals, and I drew none other than Larry Larson. It's probably the fastest semifinals that I have ever participated in myself. There are no ducks. Everybody is really, really fast. He's like, it didn't matter who I got. I didn't want him. We got the car back running like it's supposed to. I'm pretty confident we can outrun him, but hey, it's going to be really tough.
I pull Ryan, which Ryan and I have raced, shoot, I don't know, half a dozen times maybe. So he's beat me once. I think I've outran him the rest of the times, but he keeps getting faster and faster and faster, so it keeps getting harder and harder and harder.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your semifinals. You're about to see history right here. Ryan Martin over there in Fireball Camaro on the right-hand side. Larry Larson, Drag Street King over there. Ryan Martin looks like he's making the first move over here. Larry Larson with the top end blast. Whoa, what a pass right there.
He still left me sitting at the tree. I thought, boy, I'm in trouble. Didn't think I was going to get him, but about half track we started pulling him back in, and I was really surprised that we reeled him back in. Whoo! Hell yes.
Clipped me by like a foot, but hey, that's racing, and I should have been more ready. Now I'll know when I race him again, I'm going to turn it up a little more.
You drove out of his life on the starting line, buddy.
Yeah,
You drove out of his life.
Damn. Up next, we got Megalodon in his 69 Camaro versus legendary racer Birdman. With Larry Larson beating out Ryan, it gives Birdman a chance to gain points. This is really going to close the gap between him and Ryan in the point series.
Let's take it 2 more rounds, gentlemen. Birdman's a bad dude. But we didn't get here by luck, per se. He's got a bad hot rod. Some claim he is the baddest. So to be the baddest, you have to beat the baddest. So we shall see.
Megalodon, right lane, second pair.
Hey, that's fine.
We're good. Megalodon is fast. Every time I've ever run him, I beat him, but he is right there, and I've made a killer pass. So I've got to make a killer pass against him.
Who will face Larry Larson in the final right here? This is a good one as well. Man, I'll tell you what, you couldn't script this any better. Left side, the Megalodon 69 Camaro out of Goodview, Virginia. Brent Austin behind the wheel. James Finney right side. In the Pontiac, they call him the Birdman.
Let the brake go. Felt the car do something. It smoked the tire. I pedaled it and tried to come out of it, because in this game, anything can happen. Just got kind of buck wild on it, broke a wheelie bar on it. At least I kept it in one piece, so to speak. Birdman again. Every time we race him, something happens on this car. It never fails. And he makes a perfect pass.
They ain't catching that. They ain't fucking catching that, dude.
Good job.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, that's how you do it.
Fuck yeah.
One more time,
Fuck yeah, one more.
So the final is set. Larry Larson against the Birdman. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. A barn burner, a slobber knocker.
See, I don't have no line at my place. I felt like coming in here, I deserved to be in the final, as bad as that's gonna sound. We did, but once again, there's Finney waiting for me.
Both of y'all made it to the final.
Oh yeah?
I'm telling you, you're working really hard at getting your ass banned from no prep.
Yeah, you buddy.
You're doing a damn good job. All right, who's calling in there?
Larry called.
You're calling in there?
Tail feathers.
No, that's heads.
That's heads. I'll let you know soon.
Birdman
all
won
good.
the toss. Make sure he doesn't win the race.
We're gonna try like that.
Amen. It is. Larry's a good race.
Hey,
Always is.
Hey, good job, guys.
Larry's fast. He's always right there on my bumper, you know, my back bumper. But he's, let's be clear on that, back bumper, all right? Hey, Larry. Be safe, brother.
Yeah, no,
be careful. Yeah. He's always right there with me. He's gonna have to turn it up to beat us. Birdman's flying. Birdman's flying.
Let me hear you, Orange Bird! the marbles right here, $40,000 for the No Prep Championship. You know who we got. Left side, Larry Larson. King of the streets right here in the S10, twin turbocharged. Right side to Pontiac. The Birdman, James Finney. He won yesterday in the carryover. Can we do it again? Hang on, folks, here we go.
Let go of the trans brake. I never saw Larry. We made a killer pass, and I guess he got loose and couldn't get there. I don't care how many drag races I've won. I always feel emotional when I win one. Good job, baby.
Your mom is so proud of you.
Especially emotional over this one because Friday night we won $40,000. Here we are less than 24 hours later on Saturday night. We've won another $40,000. You can't top that, man. This is the best.
40,000 plus 40,000 is $80,000.
2 days.
That's in less than 24 hours. Fuck.
He don't want to hand that shit over, does he? He just don't.
Son of a bitch.
There you go, guys.
This is where it goes.
There it is.
All the racers who went out in round 1 earned just 5 points. Everybody who went out in round 2 earned 10 points. And everyone who went out in round 3 earned 15. Ryan Martin and Megalodon both earned 20 after getting knocked out in the semifinals. Larry Larson gets 25 for second place, and legendary No Prep racer Birdman wins his 3rd event at our No Prep Invitational Race Series, which means to date in this racing series, he has won $120,000. He is now only 15 points behind Ryan Martin, who is clinging on to that #1 spot in the rankings.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you letting me in this deal.
Yeah,
we couldn't have done this without Chuck.
I only got 31 racers that hate me. So,
Hey, Chuck is the
At least
man.
I got one that likes me.
Here it is. Big old great galot. Get a load of this.
Let me show you what you got right here.
Okay, what we got?
How is North Carolina? We have 14 of what I call the baddest people on earth standing in front of me. Somebody's gonna take home $40,000.
Hell yeah, baby.
I need somebody to hold these chips. We're gonna see if we can get him. Oh, there we go. Chunk that bucket. All right, so we're gonna give you the lineup for round 2.
All right, don't wreck the hat.
He's gotta wear it. Thank you, farm truck. Let's not be scared. Who's my #1s? Scott Taylor in the right lane versus Bobby Dicotti in the left lane. All right, who we got? #2s. Oh.
I'm kind of scared now.
We got Eric Bane in the left lane from Texas. We got Ryan Martin in the Fireball Camaro. Where's our #3s? We got Doc in the left lane versus Larry Larson in the right lane. Where's my #4s? I see Birdman stepped up here versus Lancaster in the left lane. Turbo on nitrous. Where's our #5s? We got Chris Poncia versus Jamin in the left lane. Where's our #6s? All right, we got Sean Wilhoit. I'm gonna drive out of his life because he is racing Chuck in that little small block. Where's our #7s? Got B-Rad in the right lane, Shane Lester in the left lane. One of these guys is gonna leave here tonight with $40,000. Thank you very much.
Well, we drew Scott. Track goes fast, and we don't have no data yet. Annie's gonna put a tune in it, hope for the best. If it goes, as soon as we go to high gear, he gonna have to catch me, or he gonna have to beat me. Drew Scott, of all people. You know, we both from Mississippi. We live about 10 minutes apart. I couldn't run these no preps and small tires, so I went big tires. I got a new car. That thing's a bad son of a. I ain't got a whole lot of test time on my car. We got 2 passes with it. But we're about to send that. Hopefully, I knock track their off.
We just don't need anything to go wrong. $40,000, and if Bobby beats us, we will never live it down. I'm talking about like ever,
He'll be at your house every day.
Bobby will follow us home just so when we stop and eat, he can rag me about it. We're going in the second round. I drew Bobby. Not who I wanted to draw, but it is what it is. And we're down to 14 cars, so you're going to draw somebody you know because we know everybody.
You know he gonna be on it.
He probably going to turn that thing up. What if it goes, you know?
You know he's due.
But so are we. We started this series with a new car, so we had new car blues. We've had trouble all the way through, but we're just now starting to figure it out. And if we can stay lucky, maybe we hadn't wore it out figuring it out. So hopefully it'll stay together for us because it's doing great right now.
Here we go to round number 2. Left side, Bobby Dicotti, Little Legend. Twin turbocharged Mustang. Right side, Scott Taylor out of Mississippi. Pro-charged Pontiac. They call Tracto.
Turn the staging light on for pre-stage, I noticed Bobby turns both bulbs on. In my head, I'm thinking, what is he doing? He's got a turbo car. He's not going to have any time to spool up. I knew Bobby was in trouble from the get-go because he had no time to spool.
Hey, we went further than I expected to go with a new car. My foot slipped off the brake. I put both bulbs on, so the car left like a turd. Didn't have time to build boost.
Worst case scenario, we get some data.
We need data. Now we have a new car, blues, and hopefully race number 8 in Tulsa. I'll go out there and kick some.
Lucky free on drawing is over, man.
Round 2, we drew Ryan, another shark. So here I'm a minnow in the sea, and here comes Ryan. He's about to eat my lunch. I'll at least trade his I can do that. I don't need horsepower for that.
So round 2, I draw Eric Bane. I'm not going to say I'm not worried about him because he goes A to B every time. He's been in some semifinals. You know, he makes some good passes.
All right, here we go. Right side, Ryan Martin in the fireball, currently sitting at the top of the catbird seat in the points up against Eric Bane.
I'm just going to do my normal thing to outrun him. I'm sure he's going to try to guess at the light on me or something like that, but I'm just going to go A to B, leave when the light's green, and try to drive around him.
We had to swing for the fences. So I went up with in my mind, hey, I gotta leave before I see green, because the time I react and the car reacts, usually you're good. I left just a tiny bit early, but I was out on him pretty good.
So you left a little early?
I mean, I had to do something. I thought the car was really gonna do something stupid, but it actually rolled out.
Let's put the balancer on real quick. Get that going. So we had a little bit of an issue in my first round race last night. We ate up a couple lifters. We had a tie bar break. The lifters started rotating. Racing this many times, just back to back to back all over the country, it's tough. You can't bring everything that you're gonna need. It's close. You're looking all right. The geometry look good. Staying on the valve stem good. The last cap good. It's not perfect, but it's about 98%, and it started. I think we're just gonna take a page out of the street, and we're just gonna send it. She's either gonna blow or she's gonna go.
We might clean it up good. I may lay some silicone or something on the top side here, but this is the one I'm worried about. And if it leaks a little, one thing, I just don't want to catch on fire. We found someone we warmed it up this morning with an intake gasket trying to push out, so we've tried to make a temporary fix. We're gonna cross our fingers. If everything goes good, hopefully we'll keep things sealed up and we can keep on a roll, because I feel like we've got one of the fastest cars here this weekend. I don't care if it loses a little boost as long as I don't set my ass on fire. 40 grand ain't worth that.
All right. Who's next?
Next is Doc and Larry Larson.
I got 20 on Larry.
Yeah? Lock that in.
Doc,
yeah?
Larry.
Lock it in. Yeah.
Like he was trying to do it. All right, here's another good one right here, semi.
Holy, I had a feeling, brother. Damn.
Calling that an upset right there, although California Chris is quick.
I cut a light on him, I left on him. Chris pulled up on me. He got about a half a car on me. I made up just a little bit at the finish line, but he got me by about a fender. I honestly thought that I had Chris from California covered. He proved me wrong. He just drove around me about mid-track, and I couldn't make it back up. He has some power in it.
He pretty much said he's surprised the motor's still in it. They had about everything they could throw at that thing.
It was fast. I just got out horsepowered, and that's nobody's fault but mine. So got my kicked, and we won't second guess him again, and we'll figure out how to try to get a win in Tulsa. If you'd have told me that Chris Poncia was gonna make it to the finals, I'd have laughed in your face. But Chris has been consistent. He kept his car running, improved where he could, and now it looks like it's paying off. Coincidentally, Ryan Martin and his shop partner, Billy, have done some work on Chris's car. So it would kind of be perfect for Ryan if Chris is the one to stop Birdman in his tracks. If Birdman wins this race, he'll be tied with Ryan Martin going into the final event. But if Chris Poncia wins, Ryan Martin gets to keep his lead for now. This race could be a game changer.
You do exactly what you did last round. Fireball ain't gonna be able to sleep all week.
Amen, brother. This race is very important. If we win this round, we will be tied with Ryan Martin in the points chase. Chris, hey, buddy. I'm racing Chris Poncia in the final. I thought I was going to be racing Chuck, but, you know, I guess there's always an upset out there, so this is it. Y'all having problems over here?
Yeah, the tank got a crack in it, so we're just bonding up real quick.
Take your time, dude. They can't race without us. What lane you want?
It's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to take right.
All right.
You good with that?
Take left.
Take your time. Let me know when you take off.
Good luck.
Cool deal. Thanks, guys.
No prep racing is the biggest form of racing to hit the scene in years. It's like the Wild West of drag racing. We have rules, but we make adjustments because we want the most exciting races, not only for the fans, but for the racers. We've always used an instant green. During the middle of this season, we tried something new, putting the green bulb up into the yellow slot, which meant the green light would come on 0.4 of a second before it was actually green. That caused nothing but problems.
They didn't catch me. They said I red lit. I didn't red light.
So we moved the green bulb back to its original spot. The tree is a 400s Pro tree, no yellow bulbs. It does allow racers to guess, but hey, that's racing. If you leave before green, you're guessing. Yep. I don't care what, you know, and it's gonna turn you red. Yeah, let's do that.
Are you supposed to be in the finals? Is that right? What do you think? What are you gonna do?
Just be Birdman.
How are you gonna do it?
I don't know.
I'd try to leave early if you can. I hope you win.
Me too.
So obviously Birdman has a very fast car. I'm gonna put everything I can to it. I'm gonna leave a little harder and put a little more timing in it, and hopefully just squeak him out in the end.
Be nice to him. Okay. After you get out down there.
All right. Are they ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final. In our Invitational Street Outlaws, no Prep Kings, here we go. Both drivers want the 40 grand right here. Right side, the Birdman needs the points to go along with it. Up against California Chris. Chris Poncia, left side. Vortec powered 67 Chevy 2. Making a ton of power. And we'll go A to B just like the Birdman. This is going to be a good one.
Holy that was badass.
Oh, oh no, do I do that? He guessed on the tree, then he got a big advantage. I grabbed the scramble button when I got out there a little ways, and I caught him right at the finish line, but I couldn't quite come around him.
Might be the upset of the entire season.
So I raced the Birdman in the final, and I actually beat him. I couldn't believe it myself, but I got out on him, and I never saw him, and got the win light. Very happy, very excited, proud of my car, proud of everybody that helped me. It was a experience of a lifetime.
And I'll tell you what, not very many people on earth can sit here and say, I lined up against Birdman and I came away the winner. So hats off, congratulations, enjoy that $40,000.
I've never won $40,000 at a race before. It's the first time. I don't even know still what to do with it.
A big congrats one more time for Chris, all the way from California. Thank you guys, appreciate it, thank you very much. All the racers who went out in round one earned just 5 points towards their point series totals. All the racers who went out in round two earned 10. All the racers who went out in round three earned 15. Larry Larson and I both earned 20 points for going all the way to the semifinals. Birdman adds 25 points, and California's Chris Poncia adds 30. That means Birdman is just 5 points behind Ryan Martin in the points lead with 145 points. I'm still in third place, but I'm 45 points behind Birdman. Even if Ryan and Birdman don't race in the next event, neither me nor anybody below me in the points rankings stands a chance of winning the Point Series grand prize. That competition is just between Ryan Martin and Birdman at this point. But we all still have a chance to win some money, so the stakes are high going into our last event. Next up, we got Chris Poncia. He's racing Dominator from the 405. Chris pulled a huge upset in North Carolina when he beat Birdman in the finals. If he does as well this weekend as he did then, it could definitely throw a wrench into Ryan's or Birdman's plans to win this points championship.
You got everything, babe?
Yeah. Be fast, be safe, Joe.
I just drew Cali Chris in that beautiful Chevy 2. And if you weren't paying attention, he just won the last race a week ago.
Hey, just chop that tree.
I've been all over the place with the tuna. It wants more power, but it gets pissed off. It smokes the tire.
Here we go. The tree killer Chris over here in the right lane against Dominator.
So first round I drew Dominator. I haven't seen Dominator make the greatest pass lately, but he is still a fast car. You never can count him out. I haven't been taken lightly, and I don't think I will be for the next few rounds, but I am hoping to make a few more.
Dominator said, I'm going to put the boost to it, boys and girls. Who wants to see Dominator put a gap on Chris? Oh, yeah. I think he's feeling it. Here we go.
bitch.
I let go of the brake, it set me back, so I knew we were actually getting some G's, and it went boom. I don't know if it's the rear end or the transmission, but either way, that's not gonna be cheap.
Yeah.
So after last week with the Birdman, I think everybody realizes that I'm just not a duck and probably a little bit faster than they all expected, so I am hoping to make a few more.
Chris makes it through that round, and Ryan and his crew are still frantically working to get that engine in. They gotta move quick because there's just one more race before Ryan goes up against B-Rad.
My name's Barefoot Ronnie Pace, and I'm from Weatherford, Texas. Wanted to come up here and do one of these no preps. We drew Barry Nicholson. I got a ton of respect for that guy. He's actually done some work on my car.
Ronnie Pace over here in the right lane against Barry Nicholson over here, the Godfather. Side by side, candles lit. Barry puts Ronnie on the trailer.
Turn loose of the button, and that bitch is on rails. Blast down through there. I think we got us a race car for this race. $40,000, here we come.
All right, so we got Luminosity, B-Rad. All right. Sound okay when you spooled it?
Yeah.
Sounded excellent. I'm fortunate enough to have another motor ready in the trailer. So the fix was, we switched the motor out in 42 minutes. We're ready for first round. Now I just hope that it pays off.
We went over everything. Everything's tight. There's no leaks.
Oil line's good. No more oil under the car. We're good to go.
Pulled up fine. I think we're good to go.
All right.
We went through like a
Good job.
and everything.
Luminasti's a fast car. I've seen him make some good licks. I feel confident if we could just make an A to B pass. Putting a new motor in, it's always risky. I try to make sure they're identical. We have ran this one before, but it's still unknowns. You never know.
It's going to be a major upset tonight. 200-foot wheelies, big flames coming out. Finish line light comes on, we're good. First round, we drew Ryan Martin in the Fireball Camaro. Super fast car. I've never raced him before. Kind of excited to do this, but he's also first in points right now, so it's gonna be bad if I take him out for his sake, but I'm gonna be happy to take him out. I'd be glad to.
Ryan Martin over here in the tower side against B-Rad. Yep, complete motor swap in about an hour. B-Rad is like, that's okay. You got a Proline bullet, I've got nitrous. Oh, B-Rad's got his work cut out. Let's see what happens. Here we go. B-Rad's giving a race. Make some noise, Tulsa. B-Rad was not going to be denied. He gave it everything he had.
Let go of the button. Hell, I didn't see him till the end when we pulled off down there. Couldn't tell you how bad I beat him, but I was out in front of him pretty good.
Good race, baby.
Thanks. Well, I guess I got the race here finally.
That's right. Good racing with you, man.
I really don't feel too bad losing against Ryan. You know, he's #1 on the list in Oklahoma. He's #1 in the points here, so got a fast car.
That's why we got a spare motor right there.
Hell yeah, man. How'd it feel?
It felt good. Did it look good?
Yeah.
I'm a lot more confident. After that, I'm going to do everything I can to take home that $90,000.
Ryan gets his car fixed in the nick of time, and now he's moving on to round 2.
Howie, how close are you? I need to spool it. Pretty close.
Why are we going to spool it?
Because we need to know.
Birdman is still working on his car. Hopefully, he'll have it ready before his round 1 race coming up.
Where's all that smoke coming from? Oh, the oil. Everything look good, guys? Did y'all clean the pan out? No. Okay, good. There's a little bit in there. Yeah.
Up next, we have 2 badass Texas racers that don't need any introduction. We have Sean Wilhoit versus Mike Murillo. Sean has been doing very well in our No Prep series, and Mike Murillo, he's been racing for well over 20 years.
I hate running Team Texas first round. I hate it.
especially when they're fast. Drew Texas teammate Sean Wilhoit first round, not what we wanted to do.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, baby. Not to mention, we haven't made a clean pass on any of our grudge racing passes, so, you know, we need a break.
Yeah, buddy. Time to watch this car. Damn.
Drew Mike Murillo. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I hate drawing another Texas guy.
Go ahead, pull me up.
We got to handle our business, get the win, move on to second round.
Mike Murillo over here in the right lane against Sean Wilhoit, that beautiful Camaro. Murillo for the win! He was rolling.
My training's burned up. Got up there, did a good burnout, did everything it's supposed to do. Left hard, I manually shifted the car, went to the rev limit in third gear. Transmission's burned up. Ain't too much we can do, training's broke.
Send them back to Texas all crying and whatnot.
He's supposed to be the fastest guy out here. Let's prove to him that he's not.
You know what? I want this points championship. I want to outrun Birdman, shut him up. I want to win the $90,000. I want every bit of this. So it's time for me and my team to shine.
I drew Ryan Martin. I got to beat him now, and I've got to go on and win the finals to win the championship.
Good luck.
Thank you, man. That's $90,000. $40,000 for the race, $50,000 for the championship. It's got to happen now. It's now or never. Ryan, be safe, be careful, man. Yes, sir. We've been over the car with a fine-tooth comb. It's running good. Everything's perfect. I don't think anybody can catch us today.
Ryan Martin and the Birdman Point Championship on the line. Make some noise, Tulsa! Ryan Martin fans are just now become Larry Larson fans.
Well, go up to the line, let go of the button. I don't see him. Didn't really spin the tires. The car felt good. About probably around the 500-foot mark, car made a move to the center. I tried to grab the chutes and drive into him, and boom, he popped up at the very end. About the length of the front bumper of his car versus how short mine is about how much he won by. Got me by like I don't know what, a bumper, a fender, wow. I don't know what it was.
That was close. I didn't know who won. I was looking for a win light.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Man, it had to be, dude.
It was probably... So now I'm a giant Larry Larson cheerleader. Hopefully he's got the tune-up to outrun him. And if he gets around him, then Birdman and I myself are tied for the championship. And there's going to be a race-off at the end of the night.
If you'd have went straight,
I know.
You'd have beat him.
The very end, it goes...
Yeah, him move, yeah. If you go straight, you beat him. That's what I thought. I know.
Ah, it sucks, though. Kills me.
Wow. With Ryan Martin losing to Birdman, it brings the two of them to a tie in the points for the $50,000 grand prize. That means if Birdman wins the final race against Larry Larson, not only does he win the $40,000 prize for this event, he wins the $50,000 grand prize. However, if Larry Larson can outrun Birdman, then Ryan and Birdman remain tied, and we'll have to have a race-off for the grand prize.
Go get him, baby. I'm gonna try, man. Going into this final round, Ryan getting beat, they're tied for points. Sounds like there's gonna be a lot of rooting for me from Oklahoma.
Look, quit helping me. Just let me have this.
I'd love to win this final race. We haven't won one yet, and I'd love to see that 40K spread out over the back of the truck.
I'll flip it, you call it?
I'm going to do it just like I did last time. Heads up.
Heads it is. Left lane.
Yes, you do deserve that.
Thanks, buddy.
Your turn.
All right, we'll go down left lane, I guess.
You should have took that left lane. It works better for pickup trucks. You're always up for something new. You've had the right lane all day long. Something new. I'm sure you are.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, enjoy that left lane.
You ass.
You too. It's been 4th race in a row that I end up facing Birdman. So here we are again, into the finals, thank gosh. Know it's going to be a drag race.
Congrats, man.
Thanks for letting me into this deal. I appreciate it very much.
No problem. No pressure on you right now.
Yeah, 4 races in a row that I've met him.
I know. This was for 40 grand.
So was the other one. I missed out on the final. All right, man.
Be safe, brother.
Hey, don't be jumping or anything silly.
No jumping. Please, no jumping.
I'm going to make sure he leaves early on your ass.
This is big. This is huge. This is $40,000 for this race and $50,000 for the championship.
Good luck to both of you. And
You got them big turbos over there?
Thank you, man.
I got some
Appreciate you.
Borrow some.
I'll talk to both of you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, buddy.
We will be rooting for him, just because I want to see you make one more pass.
Ryan and I are tied right now. It all comes down to this. If we don't beat Larry Larson in this final, we have to go back and race Ryan Martin in a race-off to determine a champion for that $50,000. Ready?
All right, y'all be careful.
I'm gonna suit up. Takes me a minute. Be careful, buddy. Yeah. I ain't doing that. I'm beating Larry Larson right now.
All right, here we go. Are you ready, Tulsa? Get on your feet. Let's go. Stand up, folks. Birdman, Larry Larson, let's go. Come on, buddy.
We got Larry Larson in the final. I knew he was going to be tough to beat. We turned it up just a little too much, knocked the tire off on the big end, but luckily we were so far ahead, I believe we were good. Well, I know we were good. Hell yeah, baby! Yeah. You don't beat that. It came down to, I've got to beat him to win the $90,000. So I don't beat him and I don't have anything. So golly, pressure? Yeah, that's pressure. I like it.
The most feared man in no prep and the fastest no prep racer, in my opinion, on earth.
Hurry up, Chuck. This is heavy.
Okay, $90,000.
Hell yeah, baby!
Woo. There's $40,000 for winning the race. There's $50,000 for winning the No Prep Kings Championship.
$90,000. I never in my life dreamed we'd be racing for $90,000 frickin' dollars. That's how you do that right there, guys. Hell yeah.
Birdman Racing, you guys. Give him one more hand. We're halfway through round 2, but we still got some exciting matchups to come. Up next, we have Ryan Martin versus Doc. It's 405 versus 405. With Birdman creeping up on Ryan in the points lead, Ryan needs to win this race against Doc more than ever. Let's see if he can pull it off.
We're close to having a race car again.
Yep.
Another good video like that.
We got it.
You know what to do to the bars. Make a small change there. And we got Ryan, so we're gonna have to turn on all 4. I got really good luck in the first round, and I got really luck in the second round. I drew Ryan Martin, arguably the fastest car that we have in the 405. I love Ryan. It's gonna sting a little bit beating him.
It is, a little bit. Nothing to it but to do it.
All right, let's do it.
Go, let's go.
So in order to win this 40 grand today, you're gonna have to take out a heavy hitter. So if I can't beat Ryan now in this round, I ain't gonna be able to beat him in the final. So I might as well just get it over with now. I'm hearing some rumors that he's struggling a little bit, may have a converter issue or something. So that actually plays well into my hands.
So the converter's broke. Johnny pulled it apart. It's just blown up in the middle of it. Yeah. So we're gonna put the old torque converter back in it that we had used, which is our spare. Yeah. If I remember right, that converter is close enough to the other one that I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. I hope.
Yeah. So, what do we draw?
We got Doc. So I mean, there's no idea. That's the thing. He'll go fast. So I mean, I'm glad we didn't get Birdman or Larson or something like that.
Doc ain't no duck. I mean, he'll have all 16 kits on.
Oh yeah. he might be his own worst enemy. We'll see.
He might blow the motor up running against us.
Yeah. Because he's gonna put a bunch of it. Just to try
always. So. Everybody does against us.
So we need to go one more round.
Yeah, we already fired it, spooled it, and everything seems good. So.
All right. Well, they want us up there in 10 minutes.
Okay. Right, let's just do it once over on it. We'll top everything off, and then we'll get it up there.
All right.
All right, man.
Feature matchup right here, left side. OG Original Street Outlaws. James Love, they call him the Doc. In the Street Beast, left-hand lane, 1970 Monte Carlo, big cubic inch nitrous motor, up against the Fireball Camaro of Ryan Martin. 2010 SS Camaro, Proline powered, turbocharged. Is ready. He puts it in the beams. He says, come on, I'm ready to dance. Doc, bring the Street Beast up there.
Y'all red lit. It's over.
He red lit first?
He left first.
Yeah, he left first.
Before us. He left before us.
They both left before the tree was activated, but Doc left first.
That means Ryan gets a win.
Hey, good race. Maybe you'll get me next time.
Yeah, maybe. You left on a Monday. The race was on Tuesday.
He left on your red light.
I thought Chase was a race. I looked over. I saw JJ somewhere. I was like, here we go.
You bumped too far. Your red light came on, and I left.
Sounds like a great story.
I mean, it is.
Not accurate, but it sounds great. Sorry, buddy.
Up next, we have Barry Nicholson and the Godfather taking on Swamp Thing. Barry wrecked his car back in San Antonio, but with the rain delay, it gave him a chance to rebuild his car, and he made it all the way to the semifinals when we finished that event yesterday.
Up next, Ryan Taggart, left side. In the Swamp Thing, right side to Godfather. Barry Nicholson. Here we go, Godfather right side, Swamp Thing left side.
I'm local from Orangeburg, South Carolina. I've been racing all my life since I was about 15. We've got a 62 Bel Air. We're new to the game, so we don't really know all the characters. But we did draw a Dominator on the second round, and I don't personally know him. Seemed like a nice fella, and we'd like to hurt that dart.
Up next, Tommy Darris in the Impala right out of Orangeburg. Right here, your hometown boy over here on the right side. Dominator left side fighting some gremlins in the car. Made a pretty good pass the first round. Let's see if he can go back to back. Joe Woods gets there first. Both drivers down there ice skating, doing the old South Carolina two-step on the throttle.
Man, it looked like they were driving on ice out there. Tommy got a pretty good jump on Dominator, but once he got to about 150 foot, it was a pedal fest all the way to the finish line.
Be safe, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. Be careful.
For the final race in round 2, we got Jason Cantu versus one of the baddest racers in no prep, Birdman. Jason just lost to Birdman in the semifinals of last week's race. Let's see if he can do any better this time. A loss here by Birdman could keep him out of the #1 spot.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We go with our last pair of round number 2. Cantu out of Texas, out of Brownsville, Texas, left side in the pickup truck. Got his hands full with none other than the Birdman in the Pontiac on the right-hand side. Cannon once again, Birdman.
So me and Birdman pull up to a tree. I kind of stayed on the trans brake a little too long. You know, we're both together maybe 1/10 of a second. After that, I'm up in the air and I see him pulling away, so I just lifted. There's no point in hurting nothing, and we'll just save it for the next time and go on to the next one. No shame in losing against Birdman. I mean, he's the baddest man. I got mad respect for him. Birdman's from Texas, so we're from Texas. So, you know, I'm rooting for him.
Round 2 is over. We got 8 racers going home, and we got 8 racers sticking around to find out who's gonna win that $40,000.